Hi, I'm Susan and I do stuff. Today I'm hanging doors. I'm going to be using this quick door hanger kit that I got at Home Depot, probably $4 or $5 I think. It's just a system of some brackets, and what we're going to do is we've already drawn a plumb line about a ½ inch in from our hinge side of the door, and we've got that. That's going to be how we line our brackets up for a quick and easy installation. So here's what the brackets look like. You get 3 for each side. Do you see these notches? That's what we're going to use to line up onto the line to make our door quick and easy to hang up. They also have a big hole in the middle, and what we're going to do is when we fix the brackets to our door, you can tell where our center screw for the hinge pokes out a little bit. You want that hole to be over top of that. That way, if you need a little more stability, if you have a real heavy door, then you can replace that center screw with a long screw just for a little extra added stability. So you see these have a little flange on the front, so it just slides back exactly where it needs to be. We'll put one at each hinge, and then accordingly on the other side at the same approximate level. So we're going to go ahead and get those up. And seeing as I'm doing this by myself, I found that it's challenging to hold these in place while I try and hold the tiny screw and drill it in. So I just got a little bit of masking tape. Just going to use this to hold this guy in place while I drill it in. So just give me a minute, I'll drill those in and then we'll hang this door. Okay, this is what the brackets look like once they're fixed. This is the side of the door casing. This is where the screw comes through a little bit from the center of the hinge. And you can see from the face, it's flush with the face. You've got your notches here where we're going to line up on the line we've drawn on the wall, and we'll put our screw in here side to side. It leaves us a little room to adjust if we need to. Yeah, basically what we're going to do, we bring the door in, put it in our opening, and line up all 3 of these brackets on the hinge side with the same notch for our line, and that'll give us a perfectly plumb line, and then we'll make a few adjustments and screw in the other side, and we're done. Okay, when the door is shipped, it does have a little black piece here to keep the door and the frame together so it's not moving around while you're getting in place. So you do need to take this, it just unscrews. Kind of, there it goes. Kind of tough. It's mashed in there a little bit. It just unscrews. There's the second part that comes through, and you can get that with a screwdriver. You can push it out now. I've been leaving it in until I have the door in place pretty well, but I do poke it out a little bit just to get a good grip on it. So we just slide our door into the opening. Because we have our brackets on, it is not going to fall out the back. It might fall on you though if you're not careful. So. Okay, we've got the door in the opening. We're going to start at this top bracket and line it up. So Tony, I need you to push with your fingers the top of this door over until I tell you. A little more, please. A little more. A little more. Hold it right there, don't move. Hold it right there, don't move. Okay, we've got this lined up between that first groove Okay, shift it over as much as you can. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Same thing. Needs to be lined up and push forward. Okay, I let go a little bit. Let go a little bit. Push it. Stop. I need it right there. Okay, right there. Hold it just like this. Okay, it's lined up. Okay. All right, this side is lined up. If we hold the level up next to this edge, we are perfectly plumb. Now we need to look at the edges of our door. We want to make sure we're square. So we want to make sure that the edges at the top are an even distance between the door and the casing. And it actually doesn't look too bad. And we can make some adjustments as we go as well. I'm going to start at the top. Tony, you can move. I don't need you just there right this second. You can deal with that real quick. Just going to look up here. And actually, pretty good right there. So we're going to get a screw started. Carefully don't mash the drywall in. If you do, it is fixable with a little bit of a shim behind it. So we must be off a little because we're getting a swing. So let's see which way we're off. I gotta tell you, we're pretty darn close. It really wouldn't hurt to shift up a bit on that other side, because I don't think we can go down over here. So here's what we're going to do. What are we going to do? I got to take these out. Shim that up. What we're going to do is continue on with these, and then we'll shift the other side up just slightly to get rid of this swing and get it into square. Way too far, didn't I? You see what I did there? As I wasn't paying attention, I left a huge gap. Just back that guy out. Just pull that over because we don't want a huge gap. We want an appropriately evenly spaced gap between the top and the bottom. So no worries, we'll just sometimes I found it's helpful to put a little shim in between just to maintain our gap where we want it. All right. Quick and easy, but we're still a little out of square, so all we're gonna do is come over here. We're gonna loosen these, take these guys out, and just shift our door a little bit up on this side. And there you have it. It actually took me a little bit longer than the last couple I have. It's a little hard to work in this tight space. We're in a bathroom. We have really very little room to go around, but we are spot on plumb. We are level. You can see that door is not swinging anywhere. You leave it closed, it's closed. Got a good space. Now we can put our doorknob on and we are good to go.